Hello, everyone. Hi, hello. Okay. Uh, I would like to start with Puzzle Rush. I think it will be really easy till 20. Okay. It's easy. One move checkmate, knight f2. And the second move is rook e1, checkmate. And again, rook e1 as well. Rook d4. Here we should capture it. It's checkmate. Okay. And here, knight c8. I guess queen e8 is checkmate. Queen g7, queen c7, queen e7, and then we capture queen g7. It was checkmate. So here, first move is bishop b7, and then rook d8 check, and rook a checkmate. Okay, here is as well. We have to play rook f2. Okay, white side captured our knights, so we have to take by pawn. H takes g4. It was check. So he should block it, and then we take it, and this is a winning as well. Okay, here in this position, knight g2 is winning, and here queen g2 is one move checkmate. Okay, as you see that the queen and the rook in one diagonal, and we have one white square bishop. So that's the reason we come bishop f5, and then we take it, and we take by pawn. Okay, here in this position, we should take it, and then we have to push, and there is no way to stop pawn promotion. Okay, 15, and thank you, Bayram Pasha, thank you very much. And here I guess we should play queen h4, yeah, and after g3 we should capture it, and then when our opponent capture it, we take queen h1, and this is winning as well. Okay, this is the interesting one. So this bishop should pass here, occupying this square. So firstly, we give bishop b7, and then bishop c6, and then rook b8 checkmate. Uh, okay. Here in this position, we should just capture it. Queen e4, and then it was winning. Okay. Two move checkmate, rook g4, and rook f3. The first are really easy, but it will get really harder. But I will try for new record today. So if you have any suggestion, opinion, please let me know. Okay, here, as you see, the knight could come e3, but the queen is on c1. That's the reason. We are capturing queen c2. This is nice tactic. And when white going to take it, and then knight e3 and knight c2, it's winning for black side. Okay, this is as well. G4 is one move checkmate. Queen a3 check, queen b2 check, and then queen d2 checkmate. Knight d5, I guess. Queen f7, you take it, and queen h7 checkmate. So f7. This is a good position, and here as well. We should give a sacrifice on h3. Yes, and they're not gonna be pawn here, and then we go rook h6, and then we capture rook h5, and it's checkmate. So here in this position, uh, we should play queen h5 and check, and when he plays g6, we take it, and when he takes, we take just rook, and we have advantage. Okay, so here again, this the same type of sacrifice from h2, queen h2, and then we play rook h6, and then we capture it, and this is checkmate as well. So easy one move checkmate from h7, rook b3. So as you see, there is no window for king here, so that's the reason we sacrifice our queen on b1, and then we take it, and then take rook e1, and this is checkmate. So knight e7 is a7 actually a mistake, because as you see, the bishop is seeing this bishop, and the queen is stalked for two pieces, this bishop and this rook. So firstly, we take this rook, and when our opponent capture, and then bishop e2. So knight c6, there's purpose, take queen and bishop. So probably queen e8. That takes, and we take, and this is winning. Okay, queen a4. So we continue by rook c4 check as a ladder. And when the king goes c5, and we play rook a3, and this is also checkmate. So here, the first, I wanna try to give double check. A double check is to give check with the two pieces at the same time. So knight e2 and bishop c5. Yeah, when we give check, king h1, and then we play knight g3, sacrifice our, and we opened h line, and then queen h5. It's checkmate. Okay. So here in this position, uh, probably the move will be rook h3. Yes, after rook h3, attack h8 or h7. I guess this is only one way can take the game winning. Rook h3. Yeah. So uh, there's only one good way, I guess. So like king c3 gonna be draw. So there is only one way. We have to push this pawn. Yeah, a4, and when he takes, we take it, and king c6. And every time we have to remember, in pawn endgame, the king every time should be forward than this pawn. If we wanna push b5, it's exactly the draw. So we have to push our king to a5, and king b7, and king b5. This is winning as well. So here, uh, what's white threatening? For example, I can make a queen. So I guess this is the only one move. But let's see what we have to play in the second move. So king e5 would be mistake, because there is bishop f4, so threatening bishop and king. So he should be just king e6. Yes, and when he capture, we capture, and this should be winning. Okay, we have pawn on c2, but the bishop is on g5, is barrier for us. So maybe this is bishop h6. Offer to change the bishop, yes, and then we go king g7 and knight e3. So if we would do this type of mistake, queen, I guess there is knight f5. So there's only one move take the winning. It is bishop g5. Yeah. Okay, we reached to 36. Okay, I will play bullet, Payam Pasha. But yeah, let's see. Okay, in this position, uh, so what's your suggestion about this position? What we have to play? Uh, I guess it's clear. Queen d8, and then we push it, and when he captured, then queen h8, and this is checkmate. Thank you so much, Haldun. Welcome to my channel. Uh, it's like 37, and again, one move checkmate from h2. It's okay, but it's getting harder, I guess. So, okay. One of interesting position. Okay. So, uh, there is two type of threat. Firstly, we can make queen, and there is rook f6. I guess rook f6 would be mistake, and queen f6, and then b8 queen and queen a1, and then queen b1, and he could capture the queen. So I guess here we should change it queen. Yes. Uh, uh, I was just rushed, so I made a mistake. What we would play there? I didn't know what we would play there. Okay, no worries. We have still have two mistake chance. Okay, knight f3, and here if we're gonna play by king, I guess this is not good. So we should capture this knight here. Okay, rook f3. So what's the second move? Now the queen rook is on hanging. So probably we should go back queen. We cannot go to our queen g2 because there is rook g3, and our opponent can take the queen. So let's go back queen d4. Yeah, and then we just play king f1. Yeah, and then we change. This is winning. Okay, so the queen is on hanging, but we cannot directly take as a black because it's we could be checkmate from here. So I guess we just play queen d5 check. Yeah, and that was winning. Okay, b5. Uh, I guess no need to take because if we're gonna take this pawn here, the white can take this pawn and can push c pawn till the end. So firstly, king g4 and then h5, and here we take. Yeah, we should block the king, king g2 and h4. No need to take h3, h2, and then queen. Okay, so again, then black knight can capture e4 here. I guess. Okay, if we take the knight, the white queen can capture b4. If we're gonna take with this pawn, our queen will be free. So okay, let's take. I guess this is the first move. Yeah, and when he takes now, we cannot capture because our queen is also hanging. Let's take queen e5, sacrifice our queen, and the next move we can take the queen. Yeah, take, and now we have free knight and king h7. This is good position for black. Okay, one of the really great positions. So uh, when you get this type of position, every time try to find some kind of tactics. There is really good tactics in this diagonal. We sacrifice our bishop b3, and now the black is compulsory to take. And then how to continue? We give check from rook e8, and when the king comes f7, we continue by knight d6 check, and when the kings come g6, and then we push it h5, and we cannot play knight f7 because there is queen here. So firstly, we again give check from f4, and then we come back by knight f5, and this is checkmate. Thank you so much, Ali. Thank you, Abdullah. Yeah, uh, we can continue like that. Okay, here let's try to take by pawn, and also we will make a fork for bishop and knight. So I want to know that. Okay, after b5, if you're going to take, the black bishop also will take d5. So we will not get anything. So just let's go back by bishop and keeping on pressure the knight and bishop. Yeah, bishop b3, yes. And then we take the knight. And this is really good for white. So here, I guess we can, sorry, we can give check from c3, yeah, and then we force the king to come e2, because after bishop c3 he cannot block by bishop and the queen, so he has to come king e2 and bishop c3, and then we come with another bishop a6, and it is wait, yeah. So it's not still finished because white has threatened rook b8 checkmate. So we should be careful, and he can go e5, just protecting b8. I guess this is the answer here. Yeah. Okay. Bishop d5. Okay. If you have any suggestion about this position, please let me know. It's getting harder, and I don't want to make a mistake because we have two chances. So what do you think, guys? Okay, I first think about queen g6. He cannot go e7 because there's queen g7, yeah. But the black king can go back f8. So, okay, we can also take f6 and king e8. Is this the good way? Because I also think about rook d5 sacrifice. Uh, need really deep analysis here. And okay, I will play queen somehow. Maybe it's mistake, but rook d5. Okay, what's the second move here? What's your suggestion? We have options. The first is queen f6, and we can also check knight e6 here, as it works. I guess it should be knight e6, yeah? Yes, yes, it's perfect move. Knight, yes. And then queen g, you can just take the queen. Okay, very good. Here, uh, even though rook f3 here, and when the king capture queen h3, okay, that's all good, but is this enough to win the game? Okay, let's play. Ah, no, no, it was not enough. Again, rush and the second mistake. Okay. So what to play? We have options rook e2 with this one and this one. Okay. So how to continue here? Rook if e3 check again. Yes. Okay. So 47. Hmm. So here what to play? Guys. Oh, okay, look this out. Okay, we reached 49. Amazing. Okay, we reached 50, and I guess we have knight c6 or knight e6 double check. So which one works? And when we play knight e6, probably the king can play to e7, and not very good. Then let's play knight c6 here. Okay, then king e8, and now we can play knight e5 to attack the queen, and then we take. Okay, very good, excellent. Um, I guess it's all about sacrifice on g7. Okay, we can sacrifice our rook on g7. But then what? Rook g7, king g7, bishop h6, uh, king h7 here, bishop g5, bishop f6. Very tough position. But firstly, I want to know that why queen h6 is not work. Is for f5. Uh, I didn't do on purpose. Awful, awful. You saw, guys? I didn't do on purpose. Yes, unfortunately. I was going really good, so I clicked unfortunately, and yeah, I made a mistake. Okay, here how would you play? Yeah, I guess rook g7. Yeah, correct move. Bishop h6. So how to continue here? We need to take the rook. Not another move, so I guess we have to take. Bishop g5, bishop f6. Does it work? Yeah, there is no check in somewhere. Yeah, and then we take it, and that was winning. Okay, and now uh, I will play 3+2. So I will finish. Oh, the guy from Poland. Nice. E5, as you see that we went French opening. Uh, Maybe it would be better to play directly c3 instead of, you see now, uh, yeah, I didn't like this pawn structure, and the white bishop was really important for me. So actually, I didn't get really good position for opening. Okay, knight f1. Okay. Here I want to give sacrifice. I will play like that. I don't know if it's correct or not, but I will do. Then knight g5. You take, I take. Ah, he didn't see checkmate on g7. Okay, let's play one more game. Again, Polish. Today is Polish Day. Every opponent from Poland. Knight g4 and g5. It's very aggressive opening, and it's called Budapest Gambit. Okay, h4. I take it. Uh, okay. I think it's kinda equal position, but I also have some weakness. So try to find the best continuation for black. Bishop e6, and we attack c4, and then now maybe we can play knight e5 again to attack c4. Okay, maybe it's time to take. Even even though I don't know it's good move or bad. Ah, it was bad move. Okay, let's play queen d7. So we are going endgame and one more pawn. This one pawn, but still it's complicated. Okay, let's see what our opponent gonna play. I would play King E2, for example, to open the space for Rook. King E7, Rook D8. It's kind of weird. And very good checkmate. Rook E1 and Rook E1 checkmate. I guess this was very good game. I played very well, I guess. Let's check. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Let's analyze this game. Okay. Budapest Gambit, and here knight e5. Instead of knight e5, I could play something else. Maybe I could capture by bishop. By knight, easy to take. Page 4 here. Okay. Actually, I didn't miss that move. I was knowing that there is queen d7 here. So I will take that again back. But here I played really strong by rook structure and then a5, rook e6, d4, and step by step. And at the end, very nice tactic: rook e1, bishop e1, and rook e1 checkmate. It was really, it was really good. Yes. So I will look at last puzzle here, and then I will finish the live. I guess it's it start by rook d4. Yeah, and then the move here is rook e1, check, and then we capture queen. Okay. Uh, so here What to play here? Actually, these puzzles are really complicated. Sometimes it's really hard to find. But let's take this bishop. Yeah. And when he takes now, we can play knight a7, but the bishop on g5. So first we push f4, and then they go back, and now g5. Yeah, exactly. So we made this one as well. What is this move? Knight e4 or knight c7? What do you think, guys? Knight c7 takes the game equal. So let's take this and take the rook here. And what to play? Rook g1 or knight f7? I would probably say rook g1. Yeah, and then e4. And then you take it. It is somehow good for white. So, okay. Let's play bishop c5. Take. So, if you're going to play f5, white can just take rook f5. So maybe rook d4. And now f5. So there is difference between of them. Yeah, perfect. Let's check this one. Uh, what we should play as black? If you have any suggestion, you can write in comment section. Our queen was trapped on h2 here. Add. What do we play here? If you have an idea, please. I guess it's gonna be the last puzzle. First move, I think about rook f8. No, it was not correct. It seems interesting. What's the move here? Oh, wait. Yeah, and then knight b3. Oh, I missed it. And then knight d2 and bishop or knight. Okay, so thanks very much for watching and see you next time. Have a good day. Bye bye.